Hi, welcome back to another video from Binks Balustrades. Today we're going to do a product review on the Onlevel TL6020 and the Onlevel TL3010. These are both frameless balustrade systems. So Onlevel say that their TL6010 is their top seller. It's their all-round product, and the TL3010 has a very key benefit which I will explain later on in this video. Both these systems are capable of up to 1.5 kN line loadings with 21.5 PVB glass, so there's no requirement for central glass like in the Posiglaze system. So the 6010 is their all-rounder system. It can be used in both commercial and domestic applications. The 3010 profile has been designed where the track face finish needs to be flush with the outside edge. This would normally cause an issue with a minimum edge distance being required for the fixings, so the extended base gives you the flush finish with the outside edge while still gaining enough edge distance for the fixings, which is a great option, for example a raised deck or a false floor or a raised roof. Again, with Onlevel's products, they both have the in-depth testing that Onlevel carry out across the board on their products. All the information is publicly available on their website and online. It's very easy to access and it's very informative. The TL6020 and the TL3010 profiles come both in a 2.5 metre kit, a 5 metre kit, and in both top mounted and side mounted options. It can be powder coated in any colour, just like any other system that we've reviewed, but again, just take care to tape up the gasket slots as you don't want the powder coating to get in there. Onlevel have multiple distributors across the UK and also worldwide, so their products are really simple to get hold of. So the same as the TL6000, the design of these products definitely have both the installer and the client or the end user in mind. The German engineering and designing really does show through. The finish on these two products, however, have a slightly more industrial look with the traditional vertical sides like the EasyFit or the Posiglaze, whereas the TL6000 has a more tapered look, which in my opinion is the more pleasing to the eye. However, the 6020 still has a slimline effect and doesn't look quite as bulky as the other ones we've reviewed, and the TL3010 again would be more suited to a raised deck where the extra foot length is hidden away underneath, which gives you a brilliant finish for a true infinity glass. As I've mentioned on the previous Onlevel reviews, everything has been thought about, even the packaging and all its contents all come labelled up with a simple fitting guide on the box. This is another wedge type system that we are reviewing, and again all of these types of systems are all one side only installations, meaning that regardless of location or height, you only ever need to access it from one side. Unlike for example the Posiglaze system where you need to access it from both sides, and two people will always need to install the Posiglaze system. However, one person could easily install this on their own as long as they are capable of lifting the glass. Onlevel products up to the 1.5 kN again all have the same mounting kit system for 12mm to 21.5 thick glass, and this is known as their flex fit system. It's a great way to make everything universal and the fitting tools are the same throughout. The main benefit of any type of wedge system is definitely the time saving. Being one-sided, the installation process is massively reduced and simplified compared to the other track systems that were reviewed previously. On this particular system, the fixings are every 200mm centres, unlike the TL6000 is 300mm centres, but this particular track, with it being the all-rounder, has been tested for 200mm centres for 1.5 kN, 400mm centres for 0.74 kN, and 600mm centres for 3.6 kN. So you can use the same track for the different loading requirements throughout the whole job. This is another great idea from Onlevel to keep everything universal and user friendly. Again, the FlexFit kit gaskets are so easy to install and they're not full of oils, lubricants and process oils. Again, the joining dowels are exactly the same. They're nailed on one side so everything's easy to slip together, and even on a cut piece of track everything slips together nice. All round, these profiles are much better quality than the previous ones we have reviewed. However, as with any system, there are a few things that as an installer I've found fault with. All of them use a FlexFit kit, and the issue unfortunately is the same throughout the range. You don't get quite as much adjustment with levelling the glass as you do with the Posiglaze or the EasyFit system, and the sliders that the glass sits into, the shoes are, although they are a great idea, sometimes are a bit sticky, especially when you're using heavier glass. They don't slide very well and the fitting tools specified sometimes slip off them. We usually lubricate them before putting them in the track with some Worth 2040 or any PTFE type sort of lubricant spray will help. The slider tool is very flexible and sometimes when you get a sticky slider, it's difficult to get the glass level without this slipping off. We sometimes use the puller tool to move it along easier by giving it a little tap. Also, as mentioned previously, if you're using a full 2.5 metre length or a 5 metre length with a corner piece on, for example, which is 200mm long, the kit only comes with the exact amount of gasket for the size of the kit you've ordered. So for example, if you're fitting a 2.5 metre length of track with one corner on, you'll have 200mm short of gasket for the end. Whereas the Posi-Glaze system or the EasyFit system both come with overlong gaskets. Again, I mean, I'm splitting hairs here, but this probably won't happen in most cases, but we have fallen foul of it. However, having said that, this system and this system from Onlevel are both absolutely fantastic. The design's brilliant and the thought that's gone into it is absolutely brilliant as well. So for the purpose of this video, we've fit the track down already as per the manufacturer's specification. We're now going to fit the flex fit wedges. So they just drop into the side of the track. Again, approximately 300mm centres, same as the other one. And then just centralise them in the track, just so you've got an even adjustment. So they're labelled up as A. So labelled up as B is the back gasket. Now that's ready to accept the glass. So once you've dropped the glass in place, put your sliding tool in and check it for level. So if it needs to go out, slide it one way on all of them. If it needs to come in, slide it the opposite way until you get the glass level. This piece of glass happens to be level already. So the next thing is the glass wedges, labelled up C. And as with Onlevel products, again, all the information's on there, all the branding's on there, and it tells you which way around it goes. Same as the TL6000. When you look in, there's a white arrow to tell you where the wedge goes. And then with the tool, you just give them a firm hit. And then the final part is labelled up D, which is the internal gasket. And then with a gasket roller. And then the last thing to do is just to pull the tape off the other side. So same as the TL6000, again, the finish on this product is fantastic. The gasket's sitting nice and neat. It all looks absolutely brilliant. Thanks for watching another video from Binks Balustrades, and we'll catch you on the next one.